and then it's an open debate.
1/6 है तो ND fill का क्या है?
You see, we the anti-liquor people's movements do not want any discrimination. We want the liquor sale in five-star hotels also to be stopped, because the lives of the rich are also not dispensable. And only because the country is getting ready to go towards the anti-liquor domain, the Kerala policy is to be upheld as the first step ahead. Nitish Kumar ji has gone much ahead. We welcome that. And that is the position taken by the common people, the laborers to the... Hello? Am I audible?
I'm hearing you, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you loud and clear, yeah.
Am I audible? Yeah. So
you are audible. Go ahead. Continue.
First step forward because of the pressure coming from the common people, the labor class. Yeah. So if this is the first step taken with the labor class and the common people, the women being at the forefront.
It won't work.
And that is
but
why
it won't work. It will backfire. It will backfire. Medha Patkar, it cannot work in a democracy. It will backfire. We are not a dictatorship. You can't stop adults from drinking if they want to. It has backfired everywhere. It's not worked anywhere.
Just because needs to be qualified.
No,
I think everything that is said needs to be qualified. If you
in what way?
Hard data from
in what way?
If you look at hard data from national, you
according
look at hard
to
data
us,
from
it will not backfire. It will not backfire.
Per capita drink.
Okay, present your hard data. Yeah, please go ahead.
Per capita spending in Bihar per month is 15 rupees on liquor.
So
in India, it is 20 rupees. Bihar lags per capita income of India by 2.5 times. So this is what this data says in summary is that a lot of poor people are drinking in Bihar, and that we have 6,000 outlets is not helping the cause. We can talk about bootlegging, but
yes, okay. Now here's a counterpoint to you. Here's a counterpoint to you. Sorry, Ghanshyam, here's a counterpoint to you. Sohail want to come in? 1 second, Ghanshyam, here's a counterpoint to you. The counterpoint to you is that you are cracking down only on alcohol. Why don't you take strong steps against the thriving bidi industry? Since 13% of the people who consume tobacco do it in the form of bidi, to add to this, cigarettes and bidis together kill 5% women and 20% men. Why should the government not crack down on them in the interest of public health? Tell me why. There's no logic here. You'll end up banning everything. Tomorrow you'll ban red meat. Tomorrow you'll ban red meat, saying it's bad for health.
There is hard demand.
There is no logic. You see, your favorite state of Gujarat. Your favorite state of Gujarat. Ghanshyam Tiwari, understand. You want to support bootleggers. Let me take your state of Gujarat, which is a prime example how the prohibition does not work. 1 minute. It's an example from Gujarat, your favorite state of your favorite leader. Narendra Modi came from. 1 second. Between 1999 and 2009, there are almost 80,000 prohibition cases registered, out of which only 9% of the offenders are convicted. This is despite the fact that Gujarat loses 10,000 crores annually in taxes due to prohibition. Now, if health of the citizen is the sole logic behind banning alcohol, why not extend the ban to the sale and purchase of tobacco? It is the only legal product that actively kills people and causes the death of 1 million people every year in the country. 1 million people die every year in the country, but you won't ban tobacco.